In 1940, McDonald's came on the restaurant scene and changed the game forever. And since then, they've been continuing to revolutionize fast food time and time again. To me, though, the biggest thing that they did was in 1979 when they introduced the Happy Meal nationwide.
It's a hamburger or cheeseburger, regular size fries, regular size soft drink, and a McDonald's and cookie sampler with games, puzzles, jokes, and a prize.
A prize?
This video is going to be covering the Happy Meals that released from 2010 until 2019. If you haven't seen the first 3 parts of this series where I covered the Happy Meals that came out in the 1980s, 1990s, and the early 2000s, make sure to check those out. And if you want to stay up to date on any future videos that I'll be putting out, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to let me know your favorite Happy Meal in the comments below. Let's go ahead and start off with the Happy Meal that kicked off the decade. From January 1st, 2010 until the 21st, you could get toys that tied in with Alvin and the Chipmunks, the Squeakquel. From February 5th until the 25th, Nickelodeon's The Penguins of Madagascar TV show would be featured in the Happy Meals. Moving on to February 26th until March 25th, you could either get a Happy Meal that featured toys that tied into Star Wars or the Nickelodeon show iCarly. March 26th until April 22nd, the theatrical release of How to Train Your Dragon in 3D was the theme for the toys at McDonald's. And then from April 3rd until May 13th, it's once again time for everybody's favorite team up, Barbie and Hot Wheels, this time specifically Barbie in The Mermaid Tale and Hot Wheels Battle Force 5. Shrek is making his return to the Happy Meals from May 14th until June 10th with a series of different figurines, and then again June 11th through the 24th, this time with a series of watches. June 25th through July 22nd, The Last Airbender would be featured as the Happy Meal toy, but unfortunately it's not for the cartoon, it's actually for M. Night Shyamalan's The Last Airbender in 3D, the live-action adaptation. July 23rd until August 19th, you could either get a Marvel Heroes or Littlest Pet Shop toy. And then from August 20th until September 16th, you could get toys based off the cartoon Batman the Brave and the Bold, or dolls from Madame Alexander, these ones tying in with different fairy tales. September 17th until October 14th, Star Wars would be back in Happy Meals again, with different finger skateboards featuring a number of characters from the show. And if that wasn't your speed, you could also get a Strawberry Shortcake toy. October 15th until the 28th, Halloween buckets would be back at McDonald's. This time, though, they would be themed off of Mr. Potato Head, so each bucket would come with a sheet of stickers, which would allow you to decorate it any way you see fit. October 29th until November 25th, DreamWorks Megamind would be in the Happy Meals. From November 26th until December 16th, you could choose between a Transformer figure or a Hello Sanrio Hello Kitty watch. And then finishing up the year from December 17th, 2010 and into January 13th of 2011, you could either get a Bakugan toy or an Only Hearts Pets plush, which would also include an online code that would give you access to an online pet as well. From January 21st, 2011 until February 17th, you could choose between a My Little Pony toy and a Tonka truck. And then February 18th until March 10th, again, we're getting that Barbie and Hot Wheels team up with the Barbie set tying into the movie A Fairy Secret and the Hot Wheels set Battle Force 5 Fused. From March 11th until April 7th, you could get another Littlest Pet Shop toy or a toy that tied in with the animated show Young Justice. From April 8th until the 28th, toys from the movie Rio would be available in the Happy Meals. And then next up from April 29th until May 26th, you could either get a Zoobles toy or more toys that would tie in with the Batman the Brave and the Bold cartoon, with each Happy Meal including 3 individual figurines. From May 27th until June 16th, the release of Kung Fu Panda 2 in theaters would have it be the feature toy in the Happy Meals. And next from June 17th until July 7th, you could either get a Live Doll toy or a Pokemon figure that would come with a card. From July 8th until the 28th, Star Wars and Strawberry Shortcake would be in the Happy Meals together again, and they would be followed by the Smurfs, which would be the Happy Meal toys running from July 29th until August 25th. From August 26th until September 15th, you'd be able to choose between a Happy Meal that would feature a Twinkle Toes by Sketcher or a Ben 10 Ultimate Alien toy. September 16th until October 13th, iCarly would be back in the Happy Meals. This time, though, she would be teaming up with the Power Rangers with Power Rangers Samurai. October 14th through the 27th, we're getting Halloween buckets again. This time they aren't tying into any particular property, though they would still have stickers like the year before, which would allow you to customize the design of your bucket. The release of DreamWorks Puss in Boots would have Happy Meals featuring toys from that movie in it, running from October 28th until November 17th. And that would be followed from November 18th until December 15th by a Bakugan Hello Kitty team-up. From December 16th, 2011 until January 12th, 2012, you could get Happy Meal toys that tied in with the release of Alvin and the Chipmunks 3, Chipwrecked. And then from January 13th until February 8th, Barbies and Hot Wheels are back again with Barbie I Can Be, which featured dolls in a number of different professions, and Team Hot Wheels. February 9th through March 8th, you could either get a Build-A-Bear Workshop stuffed animal or a Happy Meal spinner toy that would celebrate the release of Star Wars Episode 1, returning to theaters, this time in 3D. March 9th through the 29th, My Little Pony and Transformers Prime would give you a few options at Happy Meal toys. And then March 30th through April 26th, you could choose between either Green Lantern the Animated Series or Squinky's Surprise Inside. April 27th until May 24th, you could choose between either Nickelodeon's Victorious or another set of Spy Gear toys. And then Madagascar 3, Europe's Most Wanted, would take over Happy Meals from May 25th until June 14th. Then from June 15th until July 5th, you could get either a Pokemon Black and White figure or another Zooble, which was returning from last year. And then next up from July 6th until the 26th, the Happy Meals would feature toys that would go along with the release of Ice Age Continental Drift. July 27th until August 23rd, you could get a figurine that would combine both SpongeBob and an Olympic sport. And then from August 24th until September 20th, you could get a Power Rangers Super Samurai toy or a Happy Meal that ties in with the Paul Frank monkey. September 21st until October 18th, the Happy Meals at McDonald's would be taken over by Hotel Transylvania. And then from Halloween that year, from October 19th until November 1st, you could get a bucket, this time featuring characters from Scooby-Doo. Tech Deck skateboards featuring characters would be back again, this time with characters from the cartoon Young Justice. But if you didn't want to get one of those, you could also get a Littlest Pet Shop. This Happy Meal set would run from November 2nd until the 22nd. November 23rd until December 20th, the movie Rise of the Guardians would have toys featured in the Happy Meals. And then going from December 21st, 2012 until January 24th, 2013, you could either get a Mushi Monsters toy or a toy from Nickelodeon's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. January 25th, 2013 until February 21st, you could get either a Transformer Prime figure or another Hello Kitty toy. Next up from February 22nd until March 21st, Barbie would be back, this time tied in with the movie The Pink Shoes, but she would no longer be teaming up with Hot Wheels. This time you could choose between Barbie or Hexbug. DreamWorks The Croods would have Topple Tower toys, which allow you to build up little structures and then knock them over with catapults. These Happy Meals would run from March 22nd until April 11th. From April 12th until May 2nd, you could get either a Fidget Friends Shimmies toy or a toy that would tie into the video game Skylanders Giants. From May 3rd until the 23rd, Spy Gear would return, but this time teaming up with Nickelodeon's Winx Club. They would be followed up May 24th until June 13th by toys connected to the animated movie Epic. June 14th until July 4th, you could either get a Hot Wheels Go For It car or a Twinkle Toes backpack clip. July 5th until August 1st, Despicable Me 2 would be coming to theaters, and so they would be taking over the Happy Meals, which would allow you to collect a number of different Minions. This is another one of those sets that, depending on what country you're living in, you're getting just kind of a random selection as to which Minions will be available. Moving on from there, from August 2nd until the 29th, Smurfs 2 would come out, and so the Happy Meals would feature 16 different little figures that would tie in with that movie. August 30th until September 19th, Power Rangers Megaforce would allow you to collect a number of different Zords that you could connect together to create a Megazord. Or if you wanted something different, you could get a toy tied in with the Justice brand. September 20th until October 17th, toys tied in with The Wizard of Oz were available, as well as toys that would tie in with the newest animated version of Batman, Beware the Batman. For trick-or-treating this year, from October 18th until the 31st, you could get pails that would tie in with either Monster High or Star Wars Angry Birds. Running from November 1st until the 14th, Happy Meals would have one of 4 different books available. You could get either The Goat Who Ate Everything, Ant Can't, Dodie the Dodo Goes to Orlando, or Dina's Big Dreams. November 15th until December 12th, you could have your choice between either a Build-A-Bear stuffed animal or an NFL Rush Zone toy, which did have a toy available for each team in the league. And then running from December 13th, 2013 until January 16th, 2014, you could get another finger skateboard, this time though themed off of Nickelodeon's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. With these ones though, you would also get a Ninja Turtles figure, or if you wanted something completely different, Furbies were back with Furby Boom. January 17th until February 6th, Paul Frank is back in the Happy Meals, this time though teaming up with Adventure Time from Cartoon Network. February 7th until March 6th, to celebrate the release of the Lego Movie, you would be able to collect one of 8 collectible holographic cups featuring different characters from the movie. With the release of DreamWorks' Mr. Peabody and Sherman, these classic characters would be able to make their way into Happy Meals from March 7th until the 27th, and they'd be followed March 28th until April 24th by My Little Pony's Rainbow Power and Skylanders Swap Force. April 25th until May 22nd, The Amazing Spider-Man 2 would be in Happy Meals with toys that McDonald's would be aiming to advertise to both boys and girls. May 23rd until June 12th, Pokemon would be back in Happy Meals, this time with the release of Pokemon X and Y. But if you weren't interested in those, you could also get an American Girl doll toy, this time though focused exclusively on the character Isabelle. How to Train Your Dragon 2 would release this summer, so from June 13th until July 3rd, you could get toys featuring that movie in your Happy Meal. In the US, we would get these little throwing discs, though in other parts of the world, they would actually get figures that would tie in with the movie. July 4th until the 31st, we'd have some returning characters, this time with Ty's Beanie Boos and Nintendo's Mario Kart. August 1st until the 28th, Barbie's Life in the Dream House had toys available, and this time again she would be teaming up with Hot Wheels, these ones specifically having little pumps you could push that would launch the cars. August 29th until September 18th, little figures to tie into the release of EA Sports Madden 15 would be available in the Happy Meals, as would be another set of toys featuring the Littlest Pet Shop. September 19th until October 16th, Hex Bugs would be back with another set of toys, and they'd be joined by a set of accessories that would tie into the Monster High series. October 17th until the 30th, this year the Halloween buckets would feature designs based off of the movie The Book of Life. And then from October 31st until November 25th, you could celebrate Hello Kitty's 40th anniversary or get a toy tied in with the show Max Steel. Penguins of Madagascar would be back in Happy Meals, this time advertising the release of their movie. Their Happy Meal would run from November 26th until December 18th. And then from December 19th, 2014 until January 8th, 2015, you could get either a Flutterby toy or a toy from the new Spy Gear series. From January 9th until the 22nd of 2015, your Happy Meal would include another one of 4 books, with the options being Pete the Cat and his magic sunglasses, Big Nate in a class by himself, Flat Stanley Goes Camping, and If You Give a Mouse a Cookie. From January 23rd until February 12th, you could get another toy based off of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or a Sweethearts plush. The SpongeBob movie Sponge Out of Water would take over Happy Meals from February 13th until March 5th, with toys that would make noise when you put your straw through them and then drank a drink. March 6th until the 26th, Barbie, Life in the Dream House, and Team Hot Wheels would be back together again. From March 27th until April 16th, toys tied in with DreamWorks' new movie Home would be available in the Happy Meals. And then from April 17th until March 14th, you could get toys that were either My Little Pony and My Little Pony Equestria Girls or Transformers Robots in Disguise. Skylanders would be back again with Skylanders Trap Team from May 15th until June 11th, and they would be teaming up with Littlest Pet Shop. June 12th until July 2nd, Nerf and Nerf Rebel would both be featured as the Happy Meal toys. And then the Minions would be back in Happy Meals again, this time for their own movie, running from July 3rd until the 30th. July 31st until August 27th, Monster High would be teamed up with the newest Batman show, this time Batman Unlimited. Then Monster Jam and Hello Kitty would be available in Happy Meals running from August 28th until September 24th. Hotel Transylvania 2 would be the theme for Happy Meal toys that would be available from September 25th until October 15th. And then to celebrate the home release of Minions on both digital and Blu-ray, you could get Happy Meal buckets featuring the Minions. October 30th until November 23rd, the Peanuts movie would be featured in Happy Meals to coincide with the release of their first theatrical released movie. And then Pokemon would be back with Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire with toys and cards to collect, alongside another set of Build-A-Bear Workshop toys. These ones would run from November 24th until December 21st. From December 22nd, 2015 until February 1st, 2016, you would have a choice between either Shopkins or Rabbids. Books would be back in Happy Meals from February 2nd until the 15th, this time with the 4 books being Paddington, Pete the Cat, Valentine's Day is Cool, Clark the Shark Takes Heart, and Happy Valentine's Day Mouse. February 16th until March 14th, you could get either a My Little Pony toy or a Transformers Robot in Disguise toy. And those would be followed March 15th until April 11th with Hot Wheels cars that would be tied into DC characters or Barbie Spy Squad toys. From April 12th until May 9th, you could get an emoji plush. Just to be clear, these are not tied in with the Emoji Movie. That will come out a little bit later on. May 10th until June 13th, very similar to the toys that would be featured alongside the Croods, the Angry Birds movie would feature toys where you could build towers and knock them over. June 14th until July 5th, Skylanders would be back once again, this time with Skylanders Superchargers, and they would be joined by the reboot of the Powerpuff Girls. The Secret Life of Pets would be the Happy Meal toys running from July 6th until August 8th. From August 9th until the 29th, we were supposed to be having the Step It activity bands be featured in the Happy Meals, though they were quickly recalled because they were irritating kids' wrists and even causing burns. August 30th until September 19th, Talking Tom, which had originally become popular based off of an iPad app, would be featured in the Happy Meals, and he'd be followed September 20th through October 17th by Justice League Action and DC Superhero Girls. It's the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown would be the theme for the Halloween pails this year, and they would be available from October 18th until the 31st. You could get a little notebook with a pencil that could be topped with a troll's head to go along with the release of Trolls in theaters from November 1st until the 28th, and then November 29th until December 19th, Hello Sanrio, the Hello Kitty brand, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles would both be featured in the Happy Meals. The movie Sing, put out by Illumination, would be in theaters, and so it would be featured in Happy Meals from December 20th, 2016 until January 9th, 2017. Then January 17th until February 6th, you could get either Sweetheart's lip gloss or a toy that went along with Cartoon Network's Teen Titans Go. The release of the Batman Lego Movie would have new collectible cups, but this time also a few toys coming to the Happy Meals from February 7th until March 6th. Then Barbie and Hot Wheels would return to Happy Meals from March 7th until April 3rd. The Smurfs are back again, this time promoting Smurfs The Lost Village. These Happy Meals would run from April 4th until the 25th. These ones would come with little houses and even smaller figurines than usual. Super Mario is going to be the theme of the Happy Meal running from April 26th until May 22nd. This is another one where, depending on where you live, there are some extra ones available in different countries. Ty Beanie Baby Boos would have a new series available in Happy Meals running from March 23rd until June 26th. And then the Minions would be back in Happy Meals, this time with a few other characters from the Despicable Me franchise to celebrate the release of Despicable Me 3. This Happy Meal set would run from June 27th until August 7th. From August 8th until September 4th, just like I told you, it would show up. The Emoji Movie is here, this time with the plush emojis being directly tied to that movie. And then to tie in with the start of a new school year from September 5th until the 18th, another set of books would be available in Happy Meals. This time those books would be Pete the Cat's Got Class, If You Take a Mouse to School, Just a School Project, and Amelia Bedelia First Day of School. Another Lego movie would get released this year, which means another Happy Meal set, this time for the Lego Ninjago movie. This Happy Meal set would run from September 19th until October 8th. The My Little Pony movie would team up with Transformers Robots in Disguise to be in Happy Meals from October 9th until November 7th, and those would be followed by Pokemon Sun and Moon, as well as another set of Hello Sanrio, this time being themed for a tea party. As a cool little throwback, McDonald's did the Holiday Express, and it would run from December 5th, 2017 until January 1st, 2018. This would feature a number of different train cars that would tie into different properties. Next up, running from January 2nd, 2018 until the 29th, there were toys that tied in with the animated series Yokai Watch or Shopkins Happy Places. January 30th until February 12th, American Greetings is the theme for the Happy Meal, which means you're just kind of getting a few different paper crafts. February 13th until March 5th, toys tied in with the release of the new Peter Rabbit movie would be available. And then March 6th until April 9th, Snoopy would have his own line of Happy Meal toys. Running from April 10th until May 14th, National Geographic Kids Weird But True will put out a series of different plush toys you could collect, with each one of those toys coming with a fun fact card as well. Hasbro Games would be the theme for Happy Meals, running from May 15th until June 11th. Now, being a parent at this point, I have to say these ones are just actually pretty lame because it's pretty easy to lose the little paper pieces to this, making the toys completely useless and just trash. Though we do still have the Bop It one. And then from June 12th until July 23rd, we would see the return of Disney and Pixar for the first time this decade to Happy Meals with toys based off of Incredibles 2. Super Mario would be back with another set of toys from July 24th until August 20th. And then Justice League Action would return again from August 21st until September 17th. September 18th until October 26th, you could get a toy that tied in with the release of the new movie Bumblebee or My Little Pony Cutie Mark Crew toy. October 27th until November 12th, Hello Kitty and Pokemon would team up again. And then from November 13th until December 10th, we would see a real throwback to Happy Meals of the past with Disney characters in cars. These ones specifically being tied in to Ralph Breaks the Internet. Finishing out 2018 from December 11th until the 31st, you could get a toy based off of Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, where each one of the figures would be blank and come with different sticker sheets that would allow you to customize them based off of different characters in the movie. From January 1st, 2019 until the 21st, you could either get a Monster Jam truck or a Shopkins Cutie car in your Happy Meal. From January 29th until February 25th, the Lego Movie 2, the second part, had Happy Meal toys featuring its different characters. Then from February 26th until March 25th, Teen Titans Go would again be featured in the Happy Meals. And then to celebrate the 40th anniversary of Happy Meals coming out, from March 26th until April 22nd, Ty Beanie Boos would be back in Happy Meals again. April 23rd until May 20th, 24 different Happy Meal toys tying into Avengers Endgame would be yours to collect. And then from May 20th until June 10th, The Secret Life of Pets 2 would be the Happy Meal toys. As you can see, when Disney returned to Happy Meals, they're returning in force because from June 11th until July 15th, Toy Story 4 would be your featured toys, and they would be followed from July 16th until August 19th by toys tying into the remake of The Lion King. August 20th until September 16th, Snoopy is back, this time with toys and books that were all about NASA and space exploration. September 17th until October 14th, Hot Wheels and Barbies are back at it, this time with just classic normal Barbie and Hot Wheel theming. And then from October 15th until November 6th, Pokemon would be in Happy Meals again with both little disc shooters and cards. But if you wanted to be seasonal and actually celebrate Halloween, you could get a Hello Kitty doll that was also celebrating the character's 45th anniversary. From November 7th until the 11th, we would get a full-blown celebration of Happy Meal's 40th anniversary that represented toys from the past 4 decades. Those toys being the Hamburger Changeable, the Cowboy McNugget Buddy, the Mail Carrier McNugget Buddy, the Firefighter McNugget Buddy, the McDino Happy Meal Changeable, McDonald Land Grimace figure, the McDonald Land Hamburglar figure, McDonald's Hot Wheels Thunderbird, Space Jam Bugs Bunny, Teeny Beanies Patty the Platypus, My Little Pony, Furby, the Red Power Ranger, Hello Kitty, Tamagotchi, Walt Disney World 100 Years of Magic, Sorcerer's Apprentice Mickey Mouse, and one of the 101 Dalmatians. You'll notice that there's no number 9 here, and all the advertising for it, this is how things were numbered. Originally, there were 18 toys planned, but there actually were only 17 released. Frozen 2 would follow that up from November 12th until December 9th. And then our final Happy Meal for the decade would run from December 10th, 2019 until January 6, 2020, coinciding with the release of Star Wars Episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker. And that's going to finish up our look at the 2010s and the first 4 decades of Happy Meals. If you have any memories or opinions on the Happy Meals that we talked about in this video today, make sure to let me know about them in the comments below. And if you're not from the US, make sure to let me know how your country's Happy Meals differed from the ones I talked about here. If you enjoyed this series, don't forget to subscribe so you can check out when we look at the Burger King kids meals next. Thanks to everyone who's been asking for that in the comments. It made it really easy to know what to do next. I'm really looking forward to it. And if you want to find something to watch while you're waiting for those videos to come out, don't forget to check out the pop culture history playlist that I have on the channel. And then there's a bunch of other videos I'm on there too. Been doing this for a while now. I want to say a huge thank you to everybody who has checked out this series and made it way bigger than I ever thought it was going to be. It's been a lot of fun hearing everybody's memories and thoughts in the comments. Please just keep those coming. Thanks so much for being here. I'm going to look forward to seeing you in the next video. Until then, you take care. Bye.